Here's Joe again, and welcome back to Elden Ring, where we are exploring the western shore of Lernia of the Lakes, coming down from Carrier Manor, and we just recently arrived at the Revenger's Shack, where we got immediately invaded by Edgar, who is actually in fact the same Edgar that went on a revenge quest after discovering that his daughter Irina was murdered. And we can now further explore down here. Jellyfish again. Oh! Okay. I assume down that path. Down that side path? Where is the... Oh my god, that's invisible in front of the clouds. Because it's like I'm recording in the afternoon again, which makes it all a bit awkward. Oh god. Freaking... Asshole bats, yeah. Sword dance. That sounds like a keen thing. Good. Group defeated. And I assume at the end we find the entrance to a catacombs kind of place. Oh my god, this is really at the end of the world here. Wow. Eh? Weird. Sometimes I don't get the player messages, probably mistranslation from other languages. Like, I know most players play in English and place messages in English, and thus when you play on other languages you find all the messages very confusing because they don't make any sense when translated into the other language. But here we are in Roads and Catacombs. Was that in a Melina talk? I always look a second time for that because the first time I don't see it. I don't look, I don't watch. What will it be? Ah, those assholes again. I heard him walk. Oh my god, it's freaking dark outside. Bright light outside, I can't freaking see. I have to lure them towards me with the lantern so that I can see shit. Be wary of right. I definitely tried to turn around, you asshole game. My god, sometimes. What do I have equipped that I have heavy rolls? That's not a heavy roll. Why was... It felt like I was heavy rolling. Immediate thing? Okay. So this is straightforward dungeon then? That direction. I heard the noise from. Someone died directly at the summoning pool, probably waiting offline and then getting invaded. Not offline, off. Treasure chest stats? Wait, that way, okay. Probably waiting AFK is what I wanted to say when I said offline. If you don't want to do something, then I will. What are you? Hidden path. You do aggro? What the fuck is wrong with your aggro? They drop smithing stones, human bone shards, watchdog staff. We have to roll against every wall now. Probably not. Watchdog staff. I mean, not for me because I'm not an intelligence user. But it's not under staffs. Colossal weapon. Oh. Colossal. Okay, but sorcery. Okay. Large stone staff embedded with glintstone, wielded by Erdtree Burial Watchdogs. That one. The one that can create shockwaves, yeah. The watchdogs, battered and broken over by their lengthy tenure, rule the catacombs and are even said to command the imps. Channel magic into the glintstone to activate an ancient sorcery, producing floating magic projectiles that chase enemies. Even more of those things. I'm not looking forward to PvP whenever it happens. Wait, if there were hidden walls there and I saw the message here and immediately disregarded it. Decoy ahead. A ghost glove word and a rune arc. Ooh. Okay, I wrote against that wall and this wall. This wall doesn't even have a message. What the fuck? How many walls of these walls are here? Hidden path. How many walls are here like that? Again. Woo! The boss fight. The actual intended boss. Okay, this is the place where they want you to find out. Seek bright spot. Seek slug. Therefore be wary of high spot. Decoy it, therefore seek bright spot. Okay, interesting. This is the dungeon where they wanted to learn every player. Wanted every player to learn about illusory walls then. Because otherwise this would have been the only dungeon without a boss at the end. Like with a thing that opens a door but you don't find the door. I see the trap. I definitely tried pressing block in time. This is supposed to lead to a treasure chest. The other thing said. I don't see shit. Sadly still not the quality that I seek for. Yeah. Oh, yeah, otherwise this dungeon would have had no loot at all. Left and then right, it says. Oh no, asshole magic. Okay, but it does only do magic at the point of impact. That's fine. I assume he was killed by those that were behind him. Okay, I don't see any on the walls. Raya Lucaria Soldier Ashes. So this is then basically the upgraded version of the ashes that I used for a long time. 3 of them. But not all of them have shields, okay? Tree of Spirits. 2 disposable foot soldiers and their superior. The soldiers of Raya Lucaria were also known as the Kakus. They were given free rein by the Academy to wage war as they pleased, and they were infamous for their rapacious ways. So, if I recall that right, we have to fight like 1 or 2 imps only to get to the boss fight from the point of entry, from the Gerace. But let's just go in now. We have a stake of Marika right at the front gate. Seek a high spot. I assume this boss is not hard at all because I will just summon. Because this is a minor dungeon. So I'm summoning for the boss immediately. That's a decoy. Spirit Caller Snare. Fuck you. Bright spot. Where's the bright spot? There. Thank you, messages. Over there? No. Where is it? There? Where is it? Ah, I see it. Fucking Crucible Knight. Can I get the Crucible Knight summon, please? I want that Crucible Knight summon. I just recognized who he was. But no, we get some inferior summon stuff. I didn't really look at it. Great. What did it say? None of these. So, Page, Caden, Glintstone, Twin Sage. Human Wandering, Noble. We got those before. Twin Sage. Or Glintstone Sorcerer. Twin Sage then. Those who study the Twin Sage Conspectus are the Academy's elite, capable of mastering Glintstone, Comet Shard, and Crystal Burst sorceries. It's either that or this one that we found. Scholar of the Levinus Conspectus, who has mastered the use of Glintstone Stars sorcery. One of those is what we just found, I think. If not, I'll see when I cut the video. Good. Then return to entrance. Nice dungeon. I love that. I love that with the extensive use. Oh god, the sun. The extensive use of illusory floors here. Floors. We've seen illusory floors in other places, but this was not an illusory floor. The extensive use of illusory walls here. Okay. That refills our flasks. And then in turn lets me explore over there. We already see a mage tower in the distance. We've been down there. Yeah, these are the guys. They call themselves wardens. With one of their masks. That guard the minor earth trees. Freaking lot of sheep around here. Yeah, great, perfect. Make the screen darker so that I can't see shit. Okay, let's go to the mage tower. I assume the mage tower. That's another one of these four-armed guys. Ah, thank you, Grace. We will tell you the name of this tower. This tower's name is Converted Tower. Great, the Converted Tower. It's not even named after. Erudition Guide thee. Okay, the second version of this. What are you? Kaku Glintstone. the second version of this where we have to activate something. We've seen this kind of wall before. This wall shape. This means we can freaking climb this. Try jumping, yeah. Oh, there's also an item behind. To where though? Can I jump up there? Okay, let's try here. Yeah, that works. Let's call the elevator. Oh, there's no elevator call thingy. But let's see. It's open! A memory stone. Another one? What do I want with 7 spells? That's just way too much menuing when I want to change spells in a fight. Like, I think I have my maximum needed number of spells. Okay. This one can be marked off as explored, but we saw there's another one here. Magic grease. What do we want with another thing? Memorize spell. We reached the second row, great. Which spell would I even want? Flame, cleanse me, anti-poison and scarlet rot. Why not? And then make a day. I want to see stuff. God damn it. That's the main problem. It's just too dark. Problem is I have windows in this room. I cannot put my desk anywhere else. We don't have that much place. Oh, freaking morning isn't... Okay, let's see. The minor tree. We will have boss again. Is that the same boss again for a third time? That's the same boss again for a third time. Okay. Fuck you. Fuck you! He hit me, although I had to abort my spell to try to not get hit. Yes! Yes! It ate the input! It ate the input! It was an asshole again! I am stuck. Because putting those big obstacles in a boss fight, you think is a good idea, gamer? It ate an input again, but this time I wanted to turn around, so it wasn't bad. We got the Erdtree avatar. Enemy felt. Easy boss. I mean, it's a tree and I have flame spells. Of course it's easy. Cerulean crystal tier, ruptured crystal tier. Cerulean. It's an FP potion and ruptured. Cause it to explode? A defective crystal tier which possesses absolutely no medicinal qualities. A lesson said to be learned the hard way for some. Faith can be a volatile matter after all. I will try that. Let's explore around here though. Yeah. More of these guardians. Okay, I kicked it away instead of destroying it, because I wasn't sprinting with the horse. No crimson scarabs, no normal scarabs, no ash scarabs, no cerulean scarabs. Okay. Good. And let's... Wait. This fucking area also had a cliff from the other side. There's no spirit spring. We have to go in that cave, apparently, that we saw before. Like the cave going under the mountain, and it seems to be an extensive cave. I don't like to go in caves. It's freaking broad daylight outside. I can't... it's difficult enough to see stuff on screen at all. Please give me a better cave entrance. By the way, the lantern's still on, I think. Okay, let's try that flask. Okay, flask. No, mix wondrous physic. Put that one away, put ruptured in. I'm taking that one because it gives me resistance. Okay. It actually explodes me and not like in front of me. Okay, so let's try that. 1, 2, 3. I try to iframe it. It doesn't work. Okay, you can't iframe it. I assume it does a shit ton of damage to enemies. Otherwise, it's just useless. I want it to be helpful. Crimson Burst, Opaline. Yeah, maybe damage increase also. With like Faith Knot. Oh, we have all the 4 different versions. There can't be more than these, because that's all the directions you can take. Magic, lightning, holy shrouding. We do holy attacks with our sword. But I think that... yeah, that will be probably better. That one. Let's do what we had. Okay, that's way not enough to level up. Then let's explore the coastline. And then we're gonna re-explore the entire thing in the night. Let's see. Yes, we can go down here. Okay, this is a poison swamp. Poison to horse. Poison doesn't apply to horse. Poison does apply to me. Okay. A freaking poison swamp cave. So this is an entrance to the cave. That is an entrance to the cave. That is an entrance to the cave. Everywhere where the water goes directly up to it. I'd say, for now. So, explore this tiny bit of coastline that we haven't properly looked at yet. Oh god, these assholes. They might be making me fall off my horse. The problem is, there's still a dragon here that I last episode said I wanted to try again. But... we've been at this gazebo already. But... I don't think we're doing enough damage to fight that bastard yet. Because nothing has changed about our damage output. What's that? Ah, that's the temple quarter. Temple quarter? Temple quarter. Yeah, we have not taken a look at this coastline yet. Just wanting to take a proper look around. But I think we haven't missed anything now. We've been here and explored the coastline to the north already. So, okay. Don't want to fight the dragon. So only thing left is to go along this coastline. So from asshole. Aha. From the converter tower along the coast, not entering the cave yet. Trying to stay outside of the poisonous area. And then we go inside the poisonous area. Pure riding, not going off the horse, because we only have 2 neutralizing boluses and we're missing dragonfly heads. I mean, we can farm them right now. There are some dragonflies around every now and then here. So let's try to avoid poison. There is... oh, there's an encased thing over here. Okay, this goes out further than the map made it look. Because haven't I... how far does it go out? This is crazy. Yeah, there is definitely something behind. We just can't reach it. Here we can go in. Ah, this is near the folly on the lake. The folly in the lake is that way? Okay, we can enter here. Without having to go into poisonous area. There's just some glintstone fireflies on the glintstones. Oh, this... oh. Okay. Fuck. That's a crystallian. I had my best luck against the crystallians when I was able to summon. I want to fight a freaking crystallian without being able to summon. It was so nice that my friend made them always fall over. Somber smithing stones. This is so weird because, like, the map is so inaccurate sometimes. I like that the map is inaccurate because the landscape changed when the shattering occurred, I assume. Ah, and that's where the poison swamp starts. That's another entry into the poison swamp. There's second crystallian right there. I think I see a second crystallian. This goes into poison. So I assume with the crystallians, 2 of them, that's a spear variant. 2 crystallian spear variant. Where am I? I'm here. I mark you. Crystallians. I will return. Because I don't think I need to fight you right now. Okay, that's the second entry into this place. Yeah, that's also how I entered. Okay, and there... fuck. Here poison stretches all the way outside. All the way to the folly. This is the folly grace. Interesting. Did I not look around and immediately see the poison swan? Let's try to stay this side of the... okay. Okay, and then this is this entrance. Oh, we were on the roof already again. Yeah. How? I did try to explore so. I was so certain that I was so thorough in my search. How the fuck did I not see the poison swamp? Like the color. It's so clear what this is. This is where the Fire Monk's camp was. If I saw that right on the map. I should go hunting for... Oh, whatever, let's fight the crab. Should go hunting for dragonflies. This is second crab, what we don't need to interact with it. I don't see items in the middle of the swamp. Vow of the Indomitable. I assume that is similar to my Ash of War, but with poison. It's sacred. Skill of the ancient warriors of the Air Tree. Hold shield aloft. Shield to imbue yourself with golden power, granting momentarily invincibility? Granting momentary invincibility. Invincibility! What? That's a structure. Straightforward like that way. What the fuck, map? I've lost all sense of direction. The folly is that way, yeah? Yeah. If I come from his back, he doesn't have the time to turn around before I kill him. My damage is ridiculous when it comes to crabs. Just said that I only have a 3-hit combo on the horse. Yeah, that's the folly over there. Oh my god, this will be difficult to keep track of because the map is so incorrect about how this place looks. What the fuck am I? Okay, those are... Okay, this goes towards the Crystallians. The problem is it's day in the game, but I have to turn on the lantern because it's freaking day outside. And the game didn't make the daylight broad enough. Ah, okay. The white crabby wants to fight. His damage is ridiculous and off the charts. How did you turn around in that weird direction? I hate horse combat. Like, these are so easy enemies, but they almost one-shot me. Like, the enemies are 3-shot, but I am 1-shot. No, I am 2-shot. Wow. Let's back towards the entrance. I assume there will be no items there. Okay. This is where we go ashore. This is where we go ashore. Bridge. And village. In the fucking poison swamp. Okay. I can't see shit. Like, normally I would go up in almost any other video game. But I don't want to miss stuff, and under bridges has always been a treasure in this game. What the fuck are you? Oh my god, I can't see shit. Trying to like position myself in a way where I know what's around me. It's so difficult. Okay, let's explore this shore. Take all the way to the bridge. I saw this before. That's why I wanted to look here. We hear the people that are crucified up there. That's what's making the weird noise every now and then. Okay. Okay, so this area, next bridge. Wait, why tree? Important. Crab tree. Taking the crabs does something with the tree? Attacking the tree does make a crab appear. He killed his small ones. You do not follow my commands, you fucking asshole. Attacking the tree summons a crab. Why? I mean, that makes me recover flask, but why? Okay, we have that way. That way will point me towards that entrance. That way will point me towards the Crystallian entrance. Oh my god. So these are what's making the poisonous area. Like, because of them the area is poisoned, because they're puking all over the place, so there's some kind of plague going on here. In an RPG I always sense a quest to make the plague stop, cure the plague, or pillage the whole village because the plague don't need stuff. There is item up there. We've been here. This is the Crystallian place. Yeah. There's item up there. Oh, we saw bridge. We saw bridge before. Okay, we've explored the Crystallian entrance to this swamp. It's so great. Like, you turn a corner and all of a sudden something great is there. I love games with huge emphasis on exploration. I just love them. Yeah, that's the bridge that leads me to the item. There's something behind those rocks. Just wanna check, because we had so many underbridge treasures. Oh god. I think that's killing the horse slowly, if I'm in the puke. Like, the puke is one of those stupid continuous stream attacks that I hate so much. Some smithing stones. Oh god. Like these continuous stream of damage attacks that you cannot escape out of, and that basically they stagger your horse. They don't kill the horse, they stagger the horse. They don't do enough damage to kill the horse. But they... Okay, and this is the exit out of this place. They stagger the horse, and thus you drop off. And in this case, I would lie on my back and have to look at me getting poisoned slowly, very slowly, ever more and more. Okay, and this is where we first encountered the poison swamp. Where I first laid my eyes upon the poison swamp. Okay. So we've inside the poison mark, we have a singular path to get up. Why is weird? There was like weird... that effect is from... I was confused by the weird effect that made my character glow, but that's just always when you press B on horseback. I'd love to have a grace though. Maybe upstairs before we go over the bridge into the village of the Albinaurics. We've seen Albinaurics. Like now, they're saying these guys, the puking guys, are the Albinaurics. Then we have Latena the Albinauric, which looks like a normal human that has a dog friend. And then we have the Albinauric Ashes, which look like it's the big-headed guys that guard the gate town of Rea Lucaria. What are Albinaurics? Which of those is the correct one? I can't see shit. Like, is that alive? Freaking darkness. I'm walking into each and every corner because I can't see shit from a distance. Nothing here. Friend attack. Nephilim! So now we're speaking. We have something for Nephilim in our pocket. Saluvis, the guy that I don't trust at all, gave me that. Find Nephilim and ensure she drinks it. I don't want to. We could try... No, I don't want to.
Oh.
Let's talk to her.
It's you. Well,
we won't give it automatically if it's a bad thing.
What's happened to this village? I witnessed a sight much the same in my infancy. The oppression of the weak. Murder and pillage unchecked. A waking nightmare. Made by men.
Men made this?
But this time, I'm a woman grown. And though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nephilim, warrior.
So somebody killed all the Albinaurics, and those who survived are sick and weak down here. And looks like our friend Gustok is one of the Albinaurics, because this one has the same garb. But this just might mean that they are servants of the Golden. But then what they're doing here, because like Rea Lucaria is another faction, is it?
But this time, and though the suffering justice to the oppressed, let the scars I carve.
Okay, she wants... Oh, this is where summoning starts. Great, we won't get a grace. I can't see shit. My god. Yeah, this is where the thing is. Okay. But I want to go over that thing to that village. Why can I only go over that thing to that thing? Oh, there is a grace. And a ghost. Why are you sitting there? You could have been next to the grace. I don't know whether they attack me. Yes, they do. Oh, we've seen these animations. All of us who ever walked into the sewers in Bloodborne, in Central Yharnam. We've seen these animations and we hate them. Because their basic movement does damage people. I mean, in Bloodborne it was the case. Don't know whether it's like that here. More tombstones. A larval tear. No, nothing that we can drop down to. Actually, there's no use. We need to have something better than the freaking lantern. Oh my god, I can see stuff. So all these corners, they could have stuff in them. Whatever's. Don't want to freaking fight anything in this state where I can't see shit. Okay, Ghost, what do you say? The village is done for. Please, even if it's just you, old Albus, hide well and still your breath. Someone named Albus is hiding. The old Albus is hiding. The old Albus is hiding, so there's either an NPC or that's the enemy. Maybe it's a bit like with the Spirit Hunter snail, Spirit Caller snail. Look carefully, required ad. Yeah, it's a freaking thing. Village of the Albinaurics. Why look carefully, required ahead? I have no idea. Maybe he's hiding here somewhere. Albus, if it's an NPC, I would hide him like in a corner. If it's an enemy, I would hide him behind a bigger enemy. Seek light, but be wary of sadness. Yeah, this light looks weird. Okay, we have 2 branching pathways. Someone named Albus is hiding. I don't know. Which way? Which way? Nothing on the bridge. No signs on the bridge that tell me go for the one or the other way. I freaking can't see shit. What are you? Oh god, you're something big. I'll still try to speak to it. We had NPCs that we can lock on. Maybe this is Albus. You are looking mighty weird, my friend. What the fuck are you? That's a person. Fucking asshole. Bullshit. Fucking asshole. Altus Bloom? Is he from the Altus Plateau and thus he is dropping Altus Bloom? It's the other Altus name I heard. It has quite a bloom, there it is. Blooms on the Altus Plateau. A golden tinged flower from a succulent plant on the Altus Plateau. Said to be a funeral flower in an era long past, before the Elden Ring grew. Before the Earth Tree grew. Before the Earth Tree, it's older than the Earth Tree. Okay. So this is the second bridge we skip. Okay, let's continue. People died here. Why? Why did people die here? That pot. Is that explosive? Probably an explosive pot. That's an item. Ivory sickle. Weapon, ivory sickle. It's a dagger. Int dagger. Weapon carried by Albinaurics. These weapons are evidence of their dedication to the Helic Tree, despite never having entered its presence. What's the Helic Tree? That's something else than the Earth Tree. Another quick step dagger though. Flaming? Friend. Or is this like Borg?
Please no, dear me. I
Your
haven't a
elders.
clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be. Wait then, you're not one of them? Well, what a
One of who?
relief. Oh, goodness me. I am Albus, an Albinauric. As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished. The cursemongers have destroyed everything.
The curse mongers.
No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemongers' hands.
The curse monger. The Helic Tree's secret medallion, right.
And if you should meet the young Albinauric Latenna, then please give it to her. A chosen land awaits us, Albinaurics. The medallion is the key that leads to the city. It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latenna, it is needed to fulfill her purpose.
Okay.
My legs will soon fade, and with them my life. Alas, this is the immovable fate of all Albinaurics.
He died. He's dying. Hey, I didn't get any souls. Okay, medallion half. For the Grand Lift of Rold. A second Grand Lift, great. Brandishing the medallion with both halves conjoined will activate the Grand Lift of Rold, granting access to a hidden path. In other words, this sacred medallion will guide the bearer to the land of Mikella's Helic Tree. And the freaking washing machine is going loud, in case you can hear it, I don't know. If you're wondering. Nope. It's actually not loud enough to make the cut. Okay, I assume that's where the big enemies wait. And that's just an item. So let's go the lower way. Wait, what? Ah, yeah, I must have used... Yeah, I used the barricade spell. Wow. So many whiffs. A crystal sword. Okay, so this leads nowhere. Okay, I mean, we could maybe try jumping down to something from here. But we've seen this on, I think, all sides already. So there's nothing to jump down to. Okay, so crystal sword. In sword. Sword fashioned from pure crystal, a deed impossible for a human, and wreathed with powerful magic. Its attack scales with intelligence. The inscrutable crystallians have but one clear purpose: to safeguard their crystals unto the end, when theory posits that they yearn for the return of their creator, who will carve for them new brethren. So they were created to save the crystals by some sentient being, which is not the god that created us. So just some creation. The question is, are they allied with the magicians of Rhea Lucaria or not? But I won't use that sword. I can't wield it. Okay, then I feel it will be necessary to summon in a second there, because something is curse-mongering this village. So we're summoning. Going over, I mean, I see the thing here. You look like you have wings. No, that's a cloak. Okay, thank you. Fuck you. Are you kidding me? Fuck you. That was so close. It's just a crimson. No! Are you bullshitting me? It's a no. Okay, thank you. Thank you for taking this all the way from me. Now that I freaking know that it's not a summoning zone in the half meter between the things, because they definitely didn't want. So I used 2 fucking crimson cerulean flasks out of no reason. Fuck you, game. Why are you doing this to me? Definitely level up. And 40 intelligence. 1 more needed to get the big spell. And does that asshole respawn? Yes. Can we de-aggro him by riding past? Apparently yes. Okay. Ah, and this is a new summoning zone. So let's summon. Let's drink. And let's see which kind of asshole awaits us yet. Down here, Engvil. Down here. Down here, Engvil. You are an idiot. Boss fight. Okay, triple. Oh, one shot! Fucking assholes. How I love one shots. Hey, he has 2 dogs. How I freaking love when bosses one-shot me as a greeting into the fight. How I also love that the freaking asshole doesn't, like the freaking asshole summon that I have, doesn't aggro with me into the fight. Hey! My god. Just behave, you fuckers. Yeah, the whole bridge isn't a summon area. What the fuck, asshole? So we're trying to de-aggro them. That is some sign. That's a summon sign. It can only be an NPC. Yeah, Nephili is here. Are you kidding me? Just don't aggro, you fucking assholes. How are you aggroed? Why is this is bad game design? Why do they aggro? Just put them 2 meters back on the... Or just say them that they aren't supposed to aggro into the boss fight. Okay, I see one dog that I could aggro out of the boss fight, I think. I hate controller aiming. I just saw that that is not the dog. That is the fucking omen killer. Where did the dogs come from? One of them is there. Hey, where are you shooting, asshole? Where are you shooting, asshole? Okay, that's one. More dogs? I saw 2 dogs the last time. Don't see anything there. Okay. Good. Remove that. We are a medium load, yeah. I mean, we can also remove that because we definitely don't need that. I'm actually gonna try and range this shit while I have a non-ranged friend with me. Touch this and summon Nephili. Who hopefully doesn't aggro to the fuckers. Yeah. Okay, she is positioned a weird way. Okay. Okay, her AI is stupid. Her AI is stupid. Okay, let me activate that. And run in. Fuck you! Walls. What the fuck? Where are you? Die, Omen Killer. And she immediately got desummoned. The Crucible Knot Talisman. Does that have something to do with the Crucible Knights? Not in inventory here. Crucible Knot. There. Reduces damage and impact of headshots. Talisman fashioned from a bony knot that embodies the aspects of various creatures, said to have grown on the human body long ago. Reduces damage and impact of headshots taken. How often do I take headshots? A vestige of the crucible of primordial life, born partially of devolution, it was considered a signifier of the divine in ancient times, but is now increasingly disdained as an impurity as civilization has advanced. Yeah, you have less wards. Basically what they say. That's a lot of misfortune. Okay. Nah, this doesn't look like a ladder. Are you pushing me? How didn't you aggro into the fight? You're supposed to aggro into the fight, dog. Why do they have their sarcophagi right in the open? I don't get that. So this is more village. So first of all, this again. Then we put you back where you belong. Because we want to freaking see stuff. Okay. I'm still waiting for... I know that there is like a thing upstairs. How do you call things? Elevator. No. There's a church upstairs and I thought that there would be an elevator down here somewhere. And I still haven't seen that. Okay. A Runak. And that's that. So assume we get a reward from Nephilim when we return to her. Yeah, that might help. I can't fight in this state, by the way. What do you all say? Be wary of strong. I didn't find him too strong. Be wary of dog is very more precise. This asshole is again here. Let's refill our flasks. Okay, I assume she's down there again. Esther. She's not down here. Okay, then we'll have to look through the entire village again. The problem is I might have moved her by sitting at the fire at the grace. So I'm doing one more sweep of the area. Like to check whether she's now here or over there. She might also be downstairs. Why? Why are you nowhere to be found, Nephilim? Again! I just found her back. I wanna... Am I supposed to afterwards go over here and find her here, perhaps? She's nowhere on the thing. Maybe we'll just be looking for her at the... Okay, good. Nephile's gone. So I'll be looking for her as soon as I'm able to fucking teleport at the Table of Lost Grace. And then we're doing our night exploration of West Liurnia. What the fuck? Ensha, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Yes. Fucking gravitational bullshit. Ensha of the royal remains. Freaking die. What the fuck? Why? Great enemy? And this gives me 100 souls. Why? Why? Clinging bone weapon. Why did Ensha attack me? What? That's a fist weapon with magic damage and arcane scaling. Horrific weapon made of a hardened skeletal arm. Yeah, edgelord. that was a proper description on the first thing that I saw there. Fitted by placing one's hands into the fist's grips until they dig in. O clinging creature, our king relinquishes not the hand. Lifesteal fist, skill that demonstrates mastery of the art of controlling vital energy, is a slow, controlled punch with an energy-infused fist that renders foes unconscious and steals their hit points. Only effective against foes of human build. So we will not be there anymore. You?
Ah, well then.
Okay, I'm talking to everybody again. But first I'm gonna try... Yeah, Ansha's not there anymore. Royal remains. Helm, armor, gauntlets, greaves. Nephile's not here. You. About Ensha.
Oh,
Yeah.
my apologies for that nasty business. Ensha got rather ahead of himself, it seems. As his master, I'd like to express my regret.
Ahead of
But
himself?
now, Ensha is slain and gone.
What do you mean?
Finished. Forevermore.
Ahead of himself.
Ah, yes. Allow me to tender some advice in regard to the half of the secret medallion you possess.
Oh,
Find
that's
the
why.
Albinauric woman.
Yeah, I know.
She hides in a cave to the west of the
know.
Laskia ruins, which jut from the
Not always.
mist-shrouded
Oh,
lake of
not
Liurnia.
everybody would know. Yes.
She knows the location of the medallion's counterpart, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was stolen from her. About
Find the
them.
Albinauric woman. She hides in it. She knows.
Okay, but I still can't talk about Nephili with you. I'm going through everything again and showing you what's new, if there is anything new. I know that this door will open at some point, because I saw a ghost go through.
Always good to see. So,
Oh,
maybe I should tell you. Lately,
Rogier.
I feel I'm on the precipice of falling into a deep, fathomless slumber. And I have an inkling it could spell trouble for you somehow. So I just wanted to get the apology out of the way beforehand, since you're so scary and all.
Okay, so I guess he will die before I can give him the thing. In his questline, like his questline doesn't continue. His questline existed to guide me towards the other one's questline. So I'm strengthening my main weapon again, just because, like, we want to change that main weapon to the other sword, and the sword is still a few points of damage behind, but it's quickly getting up. Like, we have it at +8 now, and it's doing 30 damage less than this one on +10. So it will probably around +10, +11, it will overtake by having better scaling. So I think I don't want to upgrade this anymore, because we just need some more smithing stone 3s and then we can get the other up. So we're actually using our smithing stone 4s to upgrade our spellcast. Ha! I knew it would pay off to go down here. I knew it would pay off to go down here and look for people. Nephile's here again.
Ah, you. Please, leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think. Ah, you. Please, it's pathetic, and...
She needs to think. Okay. I still can't give her the potion of the other guy. I assume we just rest and then the quest line continues. I still wanna... Nephile's despair, yeah, okay.
You've already heard. Indeed. It seemed the whelp harboured suspicions, so I had no further use for her. Honestly, what's a man to do? A determined plebeian is more wicked than an omen horn, quite frankly. I suspect that's just what the Queen wants. A dose of ambition to incite the Tarnished.
No idea what you're talking about. Let's show him the potion.
What I think it is? Bloody Solivus. I suppose he's up to something again. Oh, I won't interfere. You go ahead and do what you must. The Round Table has no code to speak of. But I ask you this. Are you really going to do the bidding of that twisted dolly botherer? Or would you rather hand that potion to me and see if we can't get one over on the bastard?
Ah, that's good. And it
Good. I'll dispose of the
I
potion
like him
myself.
more.
You go
I don't
and see
trust him. He
Solivus,
might
but
be
don't
something
give
like the
anything
final
away.
boss or something like
Just
that,
tell
or
him that you tricked
adjacent.
Mark into drinking the potion, as planned. Despite knowing next to bloody nothing, he's so far up his own arse he won't suspect a thing. His inevitable display of arrogance will certainly be a sight to behold.
Okay. Yeah, I don't trust the other guy. That's good. So we'll have to do a second playthrough and see what the freaking potions do when we give them to people. I assume I can talk to her now again, but I think he ditched her, like, from the father.
Ah, you.
If I saw that right.
Please. It's pathetic, I know, but...
I heard from
So you
Gideon.
know already, do you? Right. It's
Yeah.
true. My father cast me out for indulging my emotions, forgetting the mission, punishment for offing his pawns. Lord Gideon has offered me guidance all my life. I would have done anything for him, to place him on the throne of Elden Lord. And yet though it was not my intent, I betrayed him.
She betrayed him.
And I can no longer trust in Father. To think he'd order his men to enact such tragedy. Where is the justice he purports in that? He once told me that if he became Elden Lord, he would never allow the downtrodden to be cheated ever again. Was he simply lying to me?
Did she send Ensha after me? Did he send Ensha after me? Was that even about that?
No.
I don't get it completely.
How could I say that? Father has always given me his guidance. And now...
She has
I've
lost
it.
guidance. That's the thing we found in the tutorial when we revisited last episode via the 4 belfries.
Is that ash? I can smell the ancient storm in it. My thanks. I'll gladly take it. I'm not like Broderica. I don't feel the presence of spirits, let alone see them. Still, this ash, it reminds me of my first hawk. Thank you. In this ash, I can smell the ancient storm. It reminds me of my first... In this
Okay, that's
ash,
already
it reminds
repeating.
me-
Okay, she's repeating now. Sit again and re-talk to her. I think we managed to cheer her up a tiny bit at least, so as to maybe lead her to the next part of her quest. But how would I know? How would I know? Are you still talking the same?
In this ash, it reminds
Okay.
me of my first.
Good, we need meet the next road bump in her quest line. But we can freaking go to Seluvis now. My god, this quest is taking an eternity. Okay, Seluvis Rise. We're riding from... that's both... Both of those are shit. Because you can't immediately ride. No need to return to Rani yet, because Rani has sent us to Siofra River Well to meet up with Blythe. Or Blythe, as some people call them Blythe, and some people call him Blythe. And I said Blythe because I didn't know about the double D to TH thing. That's something from Norse stuff. I'm going to run it, that's wrong. So I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce him. Just write in the comments, please. I have no idea. Okay, so Seluvis, I gave the potion to the wrong guy. What do you say?
Ah, so you made Nepheli drink the potion. Well done. You are a touch more
didn't
useful
even
than
ask.
I had thought. Very well. Then you shall have your gift. Knowledge of the sorcerous arts under the tutelage of the great preceptor Seluvis. I doubt much of it will lay within the grasp of a mere Tarnished, but if you put your mind to it, perhaps you won't embarrass our lady. You wish to begin right this moment?
Yes.
Well, your impatience, though boorish, is understandable. Let's have at it.
Study sorcery, carrion phalanx, carrion retaliation, glintstone ice crack, and freezing mist. Dispel enemy spells and retaliate with glint blades. We have that for as like both of these we have as a weapon ash, I think. These are interesting spells. So, the Snowy Crone taught the young Rani to fear the dark moon as she imparted her cold sorcery. So Rani knows cold sorcery. The old Snow Witch told it to her. And then the Carrion Royal family. This was the Carrion Royal family's secret means to prepare against the disloyalty of the Academy. The moon and stars would one day go their separate ways. Oh, so one of them is the moon and one of them is the stars. One of them is Caria and one of them is Lucaria, but I have no idea who is who. Of the moon, who of them is the moon and the stars? Rani of the full moon, so Caria is the moon, so Lucaria is the stars. Okay. Good. About Nephili.
So, you had Nepheli drink the potion? Truly?
No.
Then perhaps something was amiss with it. It's concocted from the finest ingredients, but perhaps I should review the recipe. I may have expected too much of her to begin with.
About your
You
chambers.
break into a man's private chambers, rooting about as you please.
Is that about me
Your
opening the chest
officiousness knows
upstairs?
no bounds. Fine and well. You tricked Nepheli and had her drink the potion. I believe that makes you my accomplice. You yearn for a puppet of your own. Well, normally one of your stature would never be
Oh,
allowed.
that's about the cellar
But
where I
perhaps
found
can
the
make a very
repeat cell.
special exception. Now, choose.
What does it cost? I can have a puppet thing? Summon spirit of Finger Maiden Therolina or a Jar White spirit. These are Seluvis puppets. Spirit of Finger Maiden who never met the Tarnished she was meant to guide. Uses healing incantations and holy water pots, but it's not a fighter by nature and is suited to battle. Healing incantations though. A maiden without a tarnished without a maiden, and yet no guide to bring them together. Yeah, a maiden for me. I'm not maidenless anymore with that. He wanted to become the innards of a living jar. A jar-hurling specialist who throws all manner of pots and jars. The warrior jar once told the nameless man this: "You're not yet ready to join the warriors inside. No, you must apply yourself, better yourself, and one day I will return for you." This is a baby living jar, basically. A baby living warrior jar. Let's get the Finger Maiden puppet, because I think we get it for free.
Begging for another letter. There remains much to be done. Make it quick. Begging for another letter. There remains...
Okay, I assume I teleport to Grace and return.
Begging for another letter. There remains much...
Nothing more. Okay, that was it. We'll have to wait for the next step of his quest line because we can't continue, so we know what this was about now. Okay, yeah, probably that's it then. Yeah, I assume his questline continues later. Okay, so I'm doing my night exploration. Starting from Rani's Rise, riding around, seeing whether I can't find any night bosses. I will return to every NPC merchant, sit at a Grace nearby, and see whether they'll despawn. And, I mean, this one won't take so long because it's freaking, yeah, like, it's not that big of an area, it's just the west part. This will go over very quickly. Okay, I'll meet you at the village of the Albinaurics if I haven't found anything in between. But one thing you have to say is, like, I love the night sky. Haven't found anything yet. I love the night sky with, like, the big moon, although I would rather tell that's a planet, how big it is. But let's say it's a moon, like the big moon, the Earth tree, the stars. That's really great. I love that. This game has some great visuals, like look at Raya Lucaria up there. It's crazy. Okay, yeah, and that was it. We arrived at the village of the Albinaurics. Didn't see anything. I guess we're done with that. So, next episode. Yeah, we've still 2 Crystalians and 1 dragon alive, but everything else is discovered. So next episode, we're freaking rolling. Raya Lucaria Gate. I'm gonna start with the south gate. We could also move to the north gate because that also has the same like glintstone seal thing on it. And I assume both of them will like basically teleport me into the area. But we'll see. We're gonna see next episode how we will continue. We know how we'll continue. We will see us next episode with Raya Lucaria and the next big dungeon. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow.